And today we're going to show you how to make a yummy Salisbury steak, not the kind you got in school for lunch, but or in the frozen food section. We're going to make a good one with some mushrooms. So I like to say a lot. So let's get all your ingredients together and let's get cooking. Okay. Okay, so you're going to need your choice of oil. I'm getting vegetable oil. You're going to need some red or white onion, some salt, some black pepper, some ground mustard, a 1/4 cup of water, a large egg. It calls for beef stock, but I don't have any. And this is great for cooking. Beef consomme. You say potato, I say consomme. Then you're going to need 1 large egg white, some tomato paste, 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, 8 to 10 ounces of mushrooms, depending on how much you like. I like a lot of mushrooms. Worcestershire sauce, some red wine vinegar, pound of turkey, pound of beef ground, and some flour. So let's put all this together and make our yummy Salisbury steak with mushrooms. Okay, what we're going to do first is we're going to take 3/4 cups of either red or white onions, whichever you prefer. This time I'm using white. I always use red, so I'm using white. So we're going to saute those in 1.5 teaspoons of your preference of oil. And after you've gotten them all golden brown or cooked, you're going to combine 1/2 of these onions with the ground beef, ground turkey, our breadcrumbs, egg white, or some of our beef broth, our salt and pepper. So let's saute these bad boys and then put half of them in here. Okay. Okay. So I've put about 1/2 of the sauteed onions in a big bowl, and then we're gonna mix. We're going to take our ground beef, which I'm going to take the blood off, which is disgusting.
Disgusting?
Disgusting.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ew.
Disgusting.
You want to do my monkey.
So we put our ground beef in there.
In there?
And then we're going to take our... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I did it for you.
It's okay, I don't want you to touch it because I don't want you to get sick. Okay, so we got our sauteed onions, about 1/2 of them in there. We got our pound of ground beef. Now we're going to put our pound of ground turkey. We are going to add, I'm going to kind of mush this up a little bit. I think my stuff is a little frozen still. Okay, and then you're going to take half a cup of breadcrumbs. You're going to take your 1 large egg. Okay, you could pour this one in there. Then you're going to take your 1 large egg white. Pour that in there. Perfect. Thank you.
I did it.
You did do it.
Pour the egg.
And a 1/4 cup of beef broth. So we're going to use 1/4 cup of beef broth. Thank you. And salt and pepper, so careful with that. Salt, we're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Hey, over there, what's going on? we're gonna use an eighth of a teaspoon. An eighth of a teaspoon. Haley, really?
I don't hold it.
This is all done. So we're gonna mix all this together. I'm gonna use my hands in a second, but get yourself another plate because we're gonna shape these into our patties. You can shape them into the good old distinct oval shape how Salisbury steaks are shaped. Okay, I'm gonna mix this with my hands. You okay over there? A little choky? Seriously, you okay? No, must be. You keep shoving the cookie.
You touch it.
Well, we gotta mix it all up.
It's rolled up.
Yep. Mix it real nice. So now, let's should make about eight patties. You can make them big, you can make them small. Ha ha ha. Knock them around a little bit. So let's do that. Let's turn our meat into about 8 patties. Good job. Into about 8 patties, and then when we're done making our patties, we will come back. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to, in a pretty good deep skillet, over medium-high heat, we're gonna brown both sides of our patties. Woo!
What happened?
Mommy almost set herself on fire. I don't know if all this is gonna fit in there. Yeah. Let's just do this old-fashioned way. I just wash my hands. Oh, and I'm cooking them in the same pan that I did the onions in. Okay, so I hope you have a pan that's big enough for all your steaks, because I don't, apparently. Okay, after you're done browning or sticking them to the pan, if you're done browning your patties, you're gonna set them aside. Wow, this pan is horrid. I don't know what pan I used before because this never happened to these things. It's disappointing sitting. So when you're done browning them, you're going to take them out of the pan, and you're going to add your mushrooms. Oh, come on. Are you kidding right now?
Which one? Oh.
Dude, this whole thing is just... The one time I decided to tape it, it all goes awry. Mushrooms.
Hi, Diddy. So scary? What's so scary? Ants? Where?
Okay, so we're going to do these mushrooms for about 2 to 3 minutes till they're cooked. If you want, you could put some salt and pepper. Okay, so once your mushrooms are done sauteing and being cooked, you're going to return your patties back in there. Poor patties. All jacked up. I'm strategically way to make them fit, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then you're going to get a small bowl, and you're going to blend your flour and broth. Okay, it was supposed to be 2 cups of broth. We used a 1/4 cup of it for the meat. The rest of it we're going to use for here. And then 2 tablespoons of flour. Oh. Mix all that up. And then you're going to get 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Oh, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. You're gonna get 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar. Teaspoon of red wine vinegar. You're gonna need 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. 1, 2. Half a teaspoon of your mustard powder. Put your water in there.
Okay, just a minute. I'm going to get it charging right now.
Flip these.
Get it charged right now for this.
Well, they're not pretty, but I think they'll taste good. Okay. So let's mix all this up here. Okay, then we're going to pour the slowly sauce over our meats. You're going to cover, put on low. You're going to oh, careful, honey. You're going to cover and cook it for about 20 minutes. And if you can, I guess stir it, but I can't stir it because it's so compact. And there you have it. So I'll see you guys when this stuff is all done. Okay, our Salisbury steaks are all done. They're not as pretty as I usually make them, but they should taste delicious. Figures never fails every time I start to talk. And then I just made a side of some box potatoes. So there you guys have it. I'm not going to put on a plate yet because it's only 5 o'clock and we're not hungry yet. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And give me your comments and suggestions, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. See you later. Bye.